That's a shame, Simon, but I understand. Why are you going backwards? Alright, Caledonian Road, avoiding line. Where are we? We're over here on the west side here. West side. Right, and we are going to come out that way. Let's get going. How are we doing on headlights? We now has headlights. Double yellow, 10 miles an hour. You've no idea what this freight train is doing here, because the North London line is the link between the West Coast Main Line and the Great Eastern Main Line. So freight trains regularly run across this to go between the two. Double yellow. Right, Francois says North London line is for his father, who is from Wembley, North London, for the football team he supports, Arsenal, the mighty Gunners, and his love for them, which has transpired down to Francois, and he is now a huge Arsenal supporter. So that's why North London line is included. Wallman says, and it connects the East Coast Main Line, the Great Western Main Line, and the South Western lines, and the Sussex and Kent via the Clapham Junction. So yeah, it's a pretty key railway this is. Green light in front of us, we'll get out of this 10 in a minute. It was linked, but the two main lines linked together long before it was a London Overground line. It's only just become a London Overground line. 40 limit. 5.8 Caledonian Caledonian Road avoiding line. Power down, double yellow. Let's give the brakes a test. Stops pretty well actually. GWR, normally a diesel on the other end of a rail tour is used either for a combo of two things. One is train heating, and the other one is for in case of a failure or breakdown. But it doesn't provide tractive power, so it is more weight otherwise. Single yellow coming up. Just going to ease some brakes on. Oh, will it help? I don't entirely know whether it will help because of you're trying to drive a steam engine, effectively a diesel with steam engine controls. Worth trying though. Why not double head the loco? A bit like Ian Riley double heads his Black 5s. Right, it's double yellow. Hey there, Hockey for Life, welcome back. Another single yellow. Are we drama breaking? This is the AWS scenario, clearly. Not getting any lag on my side, David. 50 FPS, fairly solid actually. Drop down to about 8 miles an hour and just gently roll up to this red light. See if I can avoid stopping. Yep. Getting loads of lag. Yeah, I wonder if someone's uploading something. Let me pause that just a moment. Bring up a browser and see if I can see what's going on my network. Because if I'm using lots and lots and lots of bandwidth, then I can go and jump on somebody. Yeah, if necessary, I will just turn the settings down, yeah. No, barely using anything on the upstream. So it must be a general connectivity issue between here and Twitch. Let me turn the settings down a bit. Right, settings have turned down. Let's see how this goes. No, I haven't set up pause yet. Can't see the lag, it's dark. Excellent. That was my plan, was my secret plan. Is that a double? It's a double. We're obviously getting a bit further away from the one in front. Yeah, it's really fun to drive this one. I do like the tap changes. Single red, so holding up on a red. Right, do you not like this loco? This is an awesome, awesome loco. Moggy Friday on the show, so it's Moggy's birthday on Friday, Mr. Traincow. So Moggy will be picking the scenarios on Friday. Same as Francois is picking them today. Italian Railman, thank you for the follow. I lost my mouse. Let's see if this works. Italian Railman, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Something worked. Yes. And in case you're still here, Sabima, thank you for the follow as well. MC6443, yeah, I know, Scott. Rubku, 22 viewers. Wow, welcome to Rubku and Rubku's viewers. Thank you for the host. Oh, struggling along here. We're not getting anywhere quickly, are we? Lynn's actually been in the support team for a long time. He's been there longer in the company than I have. There's a cup of tea down here. Cheers. Is this that tick locomotive? You mean the tapping control? Another red light. How about Will? Will joined shortly after I did, actually. Gio's been there quite a while as well. I think she runs the support team, actually. Frank Minia, thank you for the follow. Frank Minia, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Oh look, it's that billboard from London Brighton down at Clapham. Yeah, Gio's really good. Hence why she runs the department. Itchy neck. Urgh. Heartbeat of America, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. The script worked, did it, Arnold? Fantastic. I don't know why I keep helping you. Every time I give you a tip, you find a way to make my life hard. Not drinking out of a tin can. I don't drink out of a tin can. Well, I say that, I've got a can of soda here as well, but My dirty glass is in getting cleaned. It walked itself out. It said, "This is disgraceful," and went inside. And then my wife saw it and she looked at me with those eyes. Got a double yellow, but the line speed's going up, so let's move on a little bit. Oh, you figured that out, did you, Ed? Oh! Thanks, Heartbeat of America. Glad you're enjoying it. Single yellow. We are good to keep going. Caledonian Road avoiding line. We are stopping here for our first waypoint before we make our way to Stratford. GPJJ is created in North West Netherlands, one of the biggest Dutch routes available. Fantastic. Oh, welcome to the stream, GPJJ. Good to have you with us. What we're hauling, I'll have a look in a minute. We've got to stop just at this red light, so we'll get out and we'll have a look, see what we've got behind us. I can't remember. Containers, by the looks of it. Freight. Oh, can't go yet. Wait. Got a red light. Right, time for a cup of tea. Why didn't I spat? Because I didn't want to spat. Oh, we've got no more water. Boo. I can't really do it. I can't announce anything that Dovetail haven't already mentioned, T. keep an eye out on the channels. 100 followers left, are we? What are we up to then? We're up to 5,900, are we? That's awesome. Yeah, I think after this scenario I shall have to run in and get some water. Until that time, I'll finish my can of drink. Or spill it down my throat. My front. Either way. I should still in neutral, should I? Yeah, that's a good point. Kill the fans off. Yeah, good shout. Didn't seem to do much though. Oh, here we go. They've shut up. Oh. Why can't I say if it has announced? Sorry, I must have misunderstood what you said. Oh, is announcements big on the... Oh, I see what you mean, like train announcements and things like that. But that's a feature. I can't talk about features that Dovetail haven't talked about. Have you seen the second video yet, T? Fashions on the platform, be pleased, yeah. You've shut that noise up. It's a reasonably sizable weight here, isn't it? From Brightly, from the scenario description. Does anybody know? Have I got time to go and get some water? Trabant Deluxe, you can ask any question you like, as long as you don't get offended if I can't answer it. I have no problem with anyone asking anything they like, but the chances are I can't answer it. But plenty of time to go now. Right, I'll be back in a minute then, folks. It's going to go green, isn't it? Oh no, there's a green on the other line. Back in a minute. We're on the way to get water. Look at this. Come back. It's still a red. It's still a red. Woo! Looks like we did it, folks. But, and then he fell over. We have water. Oh yes. The glorious sound of tea being made. You really hope the trains let us run it as a real train. How do you mean, T? So basically we have to buy it to find out. Oh no, there'll be lots of announcements about TSW. I'm sure you'll find out all that you want to know about TSW by the time it comes out. I just can't tell you it now. Can we have a face reel? No. You're not just funny, but you're wondering if this simulgraph would let you do weird stuff, suppose you have a steam or electric drivetrain. Yes. That's one of the beauties of simulgraph, because what you would do is you've got components, so you've got like a diesel engine and you've got a let's take that example. So you build all the components out for a steam engine, so you'd have the boiler, you'd have cylinders, steam chest, you'd have the firebox, and so forth, and each of those would be configurable. You'd wire them all up, and then you've got you might have the pantograph component from an overhead electric train, and then you'd create a heating element. You'd wire the pantograph to the heating element, perhaps via some kind of interface, and then you'd connect the heating element to the boiler, because the heating element produces heat the same as the firebox produces heat. Now, I'm not saying any of this is in the game, just saying in theory this is how it works, and that would be how you do that. Simulgraph is designed to be a component-based system that lets you do awesome stuff. Is Simulgraph an extension to UE4 made by DTG? It uses as the only bit of UE4 it really uses is the bit that draws the pretty boxes and lines. Actually, the code behind Simulgraph is all Dovetail. Simulgraph does not exist in UE4. Nothing like it exists in UE4. But the framework for drawing the boxes, the art, is provided by UE4, and then we've created a visual editor for doing the Simulgraph systems. And then we've done the internal execution engine for it. So the Simulgraph really is all Dovetail. For it's like 1% what comes out of UE4. Yeah, Simulgraph is a significant thing, massively significant thing, and it's a very awesome thing. It means that all sorts of things can be done. One of the really cool things, so if you start with something like, say, a Class 52, where it's just got 2 diesel engines, it's got 2 completely equivalent drivetrain systems. So it's a diesel engine to fluid coupler, 2 torque converters, I think it is, or the other way around. And then you've got that whole system duplicated. You've got gearboxes. Then you've got each one talking to its own axles, and so you model all of that visually with 2 gearboxes and everything else. If you then wanted to create a Class 14, which is basically a single hydraulic engine because it's just a single unit, you literally go in, delete the other hydraulic systems, you delete one of the fluid couplers, and by deleting things and rewiring them a little bit, the whole behaviour of the system completely changes. And you've not had to get in there and mess about and fake values and so forth. You're just saying it's only got 2 torque converters. Behave like you've only got 2 torque converters, and it will just do it. It's brilliant. It really is. Drive the train, Jacko. I've got a red light. I'm waiting. This is one of those super real scenarios where you end up seeing a red lights for ages. So you can make a Super Class 47 really easily. Yeah, pretty much. Very easily, in fact. What's the outside view look like? How much more difficult is it? I'd say it's a little bit more difficult in some respects. In other respects, it's easier because you're faking less. Obviously, if you don't know how a train is built in reality, then you're going to have more of a struggle trying to create anything realistic. You'll have to guess more. But then you would have been guessing in TS1 anyway. T, sure you know if it has announcements. I'm the producer, I know everything there is to know about T, but it's not my position to reveal Dovetail's things. Other people in Dovetail want to say what they want to say at particular times, and so I need to let them talk about it. It's not my job to reveal that information. Steam and Jam will soon be available for the public. That's something that you'll find out later on. You drive trains, you really don't know how they're built. No, I mean, it's... You don't really need to, do you, if you're just driving them? My tea is sitting here brewing up, mate. My tea is sitting here brewing up, DJ. What would happen if I did reveal something out of order? I'd get a stern talking to, possibly disciplinary action. Depending on how severe it was, it might even be worse. Right, come on, train. Come on, Mr. Dispatcher, it's my turn now. Right, time to go. Well, you say we're going to have a lot of hype tea. There's really not a lot can be done about that. That's just standard promotion. The whole reason that Dovetail haven't said anything until now, even though people have been saying, why aren't you saying anything, why aren't you saying anything? Because we don't really want to build hype. Not in that way. Still only got one section I can go through. I mean, short of not saying anything and then releasing it, I don't think you're ever going to get away from the that hype possibility. How easily can people create locos in TSW? In some cases, creating locos in TSW is a lot harder because the detail level is significantly higher. In some areas of it, it's easier than it is in TS1. So it's difficult, but in different ways, it's difficult to explain. Busy old station up there. Put it in forwards gear, that might work better. More gaming, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Meowsley, yes, TSW is a completely ground up, rebuilt from scratch train simulator. It shares nothing at all with TS1. Totally different approach to doing it. Just keep an eye on train-simulator.com. All the new news and announcements and so forth will come out there first. As I say, if anything comes up there that you don't quite understand that is announced, then I can help you understand it better, but I can't tell you anything that hasn't been announced. It's not my job to do that, I'll get in trouble. See that, Erivanus? Right, double yellow. It gives me a little bit more latitude to get up some speed. Carrying on as a double. Right. We are 3.9 miles to Stratford, 3.9 miles we're going to work for each and every metre, by the looks of it. So Peter reminding me that the signal is on. Not going to race. Signal's still a red. Yellow now. We're in 1/2 miles. Woo! Done 1/2 a mile, folks. Double yellow, so we can afford to open it up a bit. It just captures it in inner city feeling. Lovely, doesn't it? Beautiful. Well, as beautiful as all that graffiti is. Ayrton, you've hit 650 hours. You're rank amateur. Seriously, good one, dude. Good one. Gently ease on the brakes. Not going too much. Still single yellow. See you later, Webbs Racing. Thanks for stopping in. Single yellow. 3.5 out of 1,000 hours, Rob. Nice. Some buses down there, a bit of a London depot. 2.5 miles now to Stratford. Double yellow, start bringing the speed up a bit now. We're in a 40 limit, although we've got 35 coming up. Call it there, I think. Single yellow, half a mile to the next one. That's our next half mile covered. Get us under 2 miles. Still got a single yellow. Hi James Malone, welcome. Got a red light now. 1.5 miles, we should be coming up to the Olympic Stadium shortly. Yep, there's the Olympic eyesore in front of us. This is a really good scenario. It keeps you on your toes. You've got to keep the memory of sort of the situational memory, and not accidentally think, oh, I can get up to the speed limit now. Yeah, having to concentrate is the challenge, yeah. Yellow. Is that why I like Tinder Vanilla so much? Yeah, it makes you concentrate. It's like one of Fringe Stylings. It was a massive high-speed Pendolino scenario, but you had to concentrate to keep it up, which was really cool. Good night, Katie. Almost under the mile. Green light. That doesn't mean we can break the speed limit though. Raise the pool. I'll work out, okay, that light over there is on the other track. This is the triangle. Slowing down for 20 at this point. We're beginning to forget what a green light looks like. But here you go, look, folks. The lesser spotted green light. This is where we get hauled over to the usual standing ground for these services as they come off the North London line, platform 10. Yeah, Darren is really good, Arnold. Darren is really, really good what he does. Oh, look at this. Could that have been timed better? Why the HUD? Because it's reminding me what the speed limit is. Can the HS1 station be seen from here? No, it's underground. Sort of over that away somewhere. I'll show you it. You can see it if I go into the sky. I say it's underground. It's uncovered, but it's quite a way below. All up to the end where the my replacement is waiting for me. So if I hop up, there's the international station there. Well done, driver. You successfully managed to complete all the tasks ahead of you this morning. Boom! Awesome. That was a really good scenario. I thoroughly recommend that one, folks. Former Lima 91, Trafford Park to Felixstowe North. Right. Where's the tracks? The tracks were there. Open your eyes, man. Right, okay. So, now we're on scenario number 3. Scenario 3. If I can find the list of stuffs. Where is the stuffs? That's what I'm looking for. That one. Okay. Right, West Highland Line South. Yeah, Stratford International, whereupon no international train will ever, have ever, or is planned to ever stop there. They just go flashing through.